Alright guys, continuing on with ADHD and operation oppositional defiance disorder or whatever it's called. I call ODD, obviously everybody calls it ODD. Alright, so I introduced the overlapping ADHD and ODD traits. In the background is Tokyo Myers, most beautiful, beautiful pianist I've ever met. My style is like him. I want to collaborate with him, but I don't want to get to him. One day, one day. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's talk about ADHD and ODD. All right, so first one, difficulty controlling impulsive behavior. Because we have emotional dysregulation, controlling behavior is not intentional. And so when you say it's vindictive in ODD, it usually is not the case in ADHD people. ADHD is characterized by difficulty with top-down executive functioning processes, resulting in disinhibition and impulsivity. Difficulty with impulsivity may lead to behaviors that are classified under ODD, especially when you're triggered by a negative trigger. Second, hyperactivity. For those ADHD with H, children like me are more likely to be diagnosed with co-occurring ODD. Why? Because we get bored in class. I used to get punished like every single day in grade 3 and 4 because I finish my homework in class. I don't do my homework. I bug people, and I get to go and write on the blackboard 100 times. I will not disturb other people in Chinese. And that's not once. That's like literally every whatever. But my grade 3 and 4 teacher didn't understand me and my gifted class. She was either jealous or she just didn't understand me. I don't know. But anyways, all right. So let's move on to hyperactivity, which we did. Now, stimulus seeking is the next one, and that is a very, very big one because it involves the dopamine seeking, not behavior but desire, because we lack people with ADHD, the neurodevelopmental, we lack dopamine, not like other people. So when we have our medication, it's kind of like stimulus seeking. We disrupt, and in a good way or a bad way or both. I'm not saying it's a good thing, for the bad way, but yeah, it does happen. So in the context of ADHD, it can feel intolerable when there is not enough stimulus. And that's why I told you my grade 5 and 6 teacher just shoved me all the way. They say, you know what, just go to your gifted class and do whatever the hell you want. Uh, ADHD brain is drawn to new shiny things. This may mean a child darts off to go check something new and exciting out. Also can mean if there isn't enough stimulus, the child will pick a fight with a sibling or peer to create something, a stimulus. And that is definitely true. However, I'm not saying this is good because this may present as a tendency to bother others as well as develop more violent behaviors in the future as adolescents and adult. Four, sensory based. Sensory sensitivities can lead to increased irritability and reactivity, especially when we have emotional control issues. A child may not to demand no to request because they are so overloaded, and just coping with their sensory environment is hard enough for them. Requests to task switch or do something else that they are not interested in because they have ADHD are experienced as another sensory request, increasing the child's already overwhelmed sensory system, and that causes a negative consequence. I will skip number 5, rejection sensitive dysphoria. I'll go on to number 6, difficulty with directions. This I'm going to apply to adults actually instead of children, because when you are in an environment, in the corporate environment, there's obviously a hierarchy. You have to have a supervisor, most of the time. The supervisor has a manager, the manager has a director, the director has an executive director, the executive director the board director, the board director has a president, so it goes on and on. But so, difficulty with directions, I have that as well because I go straight to the source. I don't go around and diddly do, oh, let's wait 1 week for this. Let's wait another week for this person to answer. No, I go straight to the source. I gotta get things done. So difficulty with directions sometimes it happens to me a lot, especially in an environment where people feel threatened by, I guess, my knowledge. I'm not saying I have a lot or anything, but what I know, I show it to the world, and I hope that you guys are learning from me. Difficulty with directions, for adults, it would probably be more suitable in a flat hierarchy organization than a tall hierarchical. I can't say the fucking word. Hierarchical, whatever. I don't care. Yeah. You know what I'm trying to say. Okay, so that's it for the episode. I'm going to end with a funny thing because I don't know how to say that word. Hierarchical? Something like that? Anyways, I'm not. I give up.